everybody. How's everybody doing out there? I'm so super excited. I'm so excited about these moves that is being made. I am so excited about the It's in the Book show. I am so excited that got all the many um, opportunities that my heavenly Father, is afforded to me and allowing me to utilize my platform for His good. So, um, just in case you don't know me, I'm here every single Friday at the same time, same station, every single Friday. I am here. My name is Tammy L. Martin, Tammy M. Lily, Tammy L. Martin, and I am your host. I am also the owner of KRC Companies, which consists of KRC Tax and Business Services, and it consists of KRC Bookstore. So let me real quickly, before we get started, going into the It's in the Book show, I want to be to tell you about this tax season. I have been working diligently, doing a contract, handling my clients, and always got room for more. So guess what? This is a time of the season that we are dealing with people with complex returns. We are dealing with people who have businesses, who have a little bit more involvement with their taxes. They have to get their profit and loss statements together. They have to get them bank statements together. They got to get them receipts together. This is the time for people like me that absolutely look forward to. Um, the other returns are great, but I love the challenge. So this is where I'm at right now. So if you haven't filed your taxes, please make sure you get with me, Tammy L. Martin. I've been in the industry for 22 years, and it's here to serve and to help you get the best out of your return within the legal limits of the law. And I always add that disclaimer at the end, within the legal limits of the law, because we don't do fraudulent returns. We do not fluff returns. We do not put things in a return that you do not do. If you ain't got no form, we're not putting no form in there. If you ain't got no business, we're not putting no business in there. If you have not put no money in no IRA, we are not going to put no IRA deductions off in there. So, because that's not what we do. Because we don't want our clients to get in trouble and have to deal with the IRS saying, hey, we need you to prove this. We put everything in there that can be provable, and we put everything in there that can be justifiable within the legal limits of the law. That's what we come into play. So, with all that being said, please make sure you think about us for your tax preparation needs, whether you have a business, whether you have any type of business. You got Airbnb. We can help you. You got a trucking business. Truckers have a lot of different kind of expenses, things they can write off. They may not necessarily be a W-2 employee, so they may be required to pay their own taxes. That's where we come into play. If you're an author, we can help you because guess what? I'm an author too. You're a bookstore. Guess what? I can help you because I'm a bookstore owner too. So, in this particular industry, I have made it my business to learn all the different expenses and learning how to justifiably write off a lot of things that you need for your business. And I always give people a rule of thumb for me is if you use this particular item to be able to make your money, and you need this item in order to make your money, such as an office, then generally the rule is you can write it off. But if you have anything that's questionable, please reach out to us and we can help you out with that particular situation. So let's flow off into this thing. And it looks like is my screen dusty? I'm using a different device because my device that I normally use was running out of power. You know, all these different devices that we have, they have so much convenient for us, but sometimes they could be a pain in the you know what. So, without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started off into this thing. We have some books out here for you. We want to tell you about. We have lots of books to tell you about. We have a magazine we want to show you. So these are what we're going to talk about today. If you're an author and you're looking to have an interview and be to talk about your book, talk about what you're doing, talk about your nonprofit organization that you're having because of your book, please reach out to me. I can be reached on social media or you can text or call me at 832-443-8177. Let's go ahead and run this banner because I forgot to put the banner on. This is what happens when, you wear 50 million thousand hats. So let's go ahead and get this banner popping. Whoop, whoop, there it is. Boop, boop, chicken, chicken, boop, boop, chicken head. So thank you for watching tonight. Please check out our website, www.krcbookstore.com. Hashtag KRC Bookstore. Hashtag books are great gifts. Hashtag books are great. Hashtag Supportbegansupport because that's the platform that we run on. So without any further ado, what I'm going to do is go ahead and take a really quick commercial. And then we're going to come back in here and we're going to talk about these books. Then we're going to talk about some events. And then we're going to talk about a very special thing that we're doing next month for the month of October. So stay tuned when you want to hear about that. I got a special surprise for you. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and run this commercial and I'll see you in a little bit.
Here we go.
Hey, we're back. That particular commercial was from our graphics design, our video creation department. If you have a book, if you have a business, you have anything that you're needing to get visualization for, such as playing it on your social media, or if you are needing a commercial for a podcast, you need a commercial for a show, such as us, we'll get you taken care of. Now, the commercial that the particular video that played in the very beginning, that plays in all our beginning of our videos, of our interviews, of our show, that was actually created by our graphic design department, our video creation department. Now, what I am looking to do and hoping to do and praying to do is expand that particular department. So I'm looking to add some more people to that department, and I'm looking for talented people who are interested in working, having consistent business coming in your direction, generating leads, bringing people in, so you could be able to let your creative juices flow. So, if you're interested in having being a part of that, please reach out to me because actually, what I am interested in doing is I'm interested in changing our intro and outro to something different. You always got to keep things fresh and new. If you notice, even the big guys, when they have their opening credits and so forth, sometimes they'll change things up. And that's just to keep things fresh. So here at KRC Bookstore, we are no different. We are looking to get some things and make some things fresh. So if you are in that particular department and you have an idea that you would like to pitch to me in regards to another intro and outro, make sure you reach out to me, 832-443-8177, 832-443-8177, or you can reach out to me on any platform that you're watching on, whether you're watching on YouTube. Hey, YouTube, if you're watching, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get notification on updates of videos. If you are watching from Facebook, in any group, you will be to reach out to me and pitch your idea to me, and I would love to take it into consideration to get you on our graphic design video creation department. Um, if just reach out to me, or you can email me. You go to our website www.krcbookstore.com. You can send a message to there, or you can email me at info@krcbookstore.com. I would love to hear your ideas. I would love to hear um, how you think you can take It's in a Book, KRC Bookstore, It's in a Book to the next level. So get with me. We would do an interview today, but the young lady wasn't able to get on because of some unforeseen circumstances. So she's going to be on with us, Maisha Barnett. She's going to be on this next week. Now, this is a beautiful young lady. She has a book coming out, as well as she does book collaboration. So she has a book collaboration coming up, as well as she has a book of her own coming up. So she will be with us next week, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time, as we do every single Friday. We are here. So she will be here with us. So what I want to do is I'm going to roll into our review. Now, this particular book, I'm going to show you. You see that? Can you see that? Let's put it a little closer. So this particular book is by Miss Pamela Ray Jackson. She had another book that was The Adventures of Ruby. This is book number 2, Amazing Adventures of Ruby, The Act of Kindness. I always love hearing from Miss Pamela, and she always has a beautiful lesson to learn for our children. So this talks about an act of kindness. So often we have, heard about our children being very, very mean to each other, and doing things, bullying, and all that kind of stuff. It's refreshing to be to see a book and be to hear stories about acts of kindness. And so that's what this book is. This book is actually an easy read for beginners and advanced readers. The young reader will learn that being kind to someone is a joyful feeling. And it really is. It really is. You know, people say hurt people hurt other people. When you have joy in your life, you don't want to be mean to nobody. You don't want to be hateful and nasty toward people. So, being kind to someone is a joyful feeling. Showing another person you care and want to help is considered an act of kindness. An inspirational story showing when we have empathy for others and will express a caring nature, you would think of ways you can help and show that you care. The action will, excuse me, y'all. The action will change your mood and spread joy to both of you. This is an amazing book. If you have a little kid and there are in the beginning stages of reading, this is actually a very, very, very good book for them. Um, there's quite a bit pages in it, but each page is a good, simple, short read. And this is a book that you can take. You can sit your kid down with you, and you can read it to them. And you can go through each and every section, and y'all can talk about. Hello, my friends. My name is Ruby. You can talk about. I love to share stories of my adventures. Today's story is about fun day family time. Saturday is fun day for my family. And you may have your, little traditions that you do in your family. Y'all can talk about those things, that you do in your family. Um, on Friday, when the bell rings at school, hello, Friday. So, and then it talks about talking about pictures, fun day, family. And it talks about baking cookies with Nana. It talks about we take lots of pictures for a fun day. The pictures show the family's love and closeness. So this is a very, very beautiful color-filled book for you and your child to read together. So you definitely, definitely, definitely make sure you get your copy today. And remember hashtag books are great. Remember hashtag books are great gifts. We have Easter coming up. So wouldn't this look beautiful in an Easter basket for your baby? We put all this candy and all that kind of stuff off in these baskets. Slip them a book off in there. While they eating on that candy, they could be reading on that book. While y'all eating on that candy together, eating them eggs, y'all could be reading the book together. Now I know eggs, you know what that does some of that, but anyhow, it's a good activity to have reading together. So that is book 2, Amazing Adventures of Ruby, A Act of Kindness, and this is by Miss Pamela Ray Jackson. So please make sure you go get her book. She is on Amazon. She is on Barnes and Noble, as well as if you're not able to find them on there, don't give up. Come see me, and I'll make sure you get your book for your baby. So, all right. Without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and run a commercial, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about some of these other books, and we're gonna talk about some events that we got going on in for the 2023 year. So I shall be back with you very shortly. We're gonna play a really, really quick commercial.
You don't know what love is if you don't put up a fight, and you don't know what love is if you don't.
All right, that particular purse line is by an amazing young man. He designs designer purses that are built to last forever, ever, and ever. So please make sure you check him out. His name is Lucy. The name of the line is Athena. You definitely want to check him out. He's an up and coming purse designer. Um, uh, what you call those purse high end purse designers. So those who like the that are purse collectors and love the designer purses, you definitely want to get his purses and his bags. So, and what y'all think about my shirt? What you think about my shirt? I like my shirt. I hope you like it too. We also have these shirts in the KRC bookstore. This book says a well-read woman is a dangerous creature. So I did want to wear one of our shirts that we sell in the bookstore. So that's that. All right. This particular book, this young lady is a member of the bookstore, and she is award. It's in a book award recipient. Her name is Miss Erica Yvette, and her book, Why Settle for Crumbs? You deserve the whole cake. So, this particular book, it says this book gives insights into the life of the author during her first marriage. The author candidly shares her story so that others can see what she endured while being married to someone who did not treat her as well as she deserved. This book was written to not only share her experiences, but to make the reader reflect on and evaluate their own relationship. After reading this book, you should realize that you deserve to have a relationship that is both fruitful and fulfilling. You deserve the whole cake. And I love the way she wrote it. Um, Sometimes when we go through different things in life, we have a tendency to focus on the other person, and she didn't do that in this book. She took this book and she wrote it in a mindset that, okay, I made these decisions. I chose to be with this person. Since I chose to be with this person, I could choose not to be with this person because I feel like I deserve better. a person going to do to you what you allow them to do. And this is a beautifully written book. Has several chapters in it and has chapter note sections. So it kind of has a journal area. And she talks about emotionally abused. She talks about red flags. She talks about depression. She just gets real down in it and gets transparent with things that she went through. She has relationship evaluations. She has an area where you can write about um, what's good in a relationship and what's bad in a relationship. Now, I want to give a little disclaimer to that. Just because you have some bad in a relationship don't mean it's a bad relationship, because there's no such thing as a 100% perfect relationship, because there's no such thing as a 100% perfect human being. But your bad should never outweigh your good. And I'm not talking about in a day. I'm talking about overall, in an overall marriage. Overall. If you've been together for 6 years, then how has it been overall? If you only been married for a year, how has it been overall? And then, things are, generally always gonna be good in the beginning. And, they kind of go through their rocky periods. Marriages go in stages. You go through your ups and your downs and so forth. But ultimately, how does that old person overall treat you? And you just have to determine what you're willing to accept, what you're willing that's worth acceptance. You have to realize that sometimes the difference between compromise and just completely just giving up in it. You always have to compromise in a relationship, and that's just the bottom line. But if you're compromising your integrity and your morals in the process, that may be something you may want to consider doing something different. And that's just my opinion. Who am I? So, these, I want to tell you about these two books together. And the reason why I want to tell you about these two books together, this is there, Miss Shanna Gordine is a member on the bookstore. She's also a award winner of the Instant Book Show and many other gifts. She has so many um, prizes and so forth. I just cannot name them all. She is an amazing young lady. And I just absolutely love seeing her growth from when I first met her versus now. And I've only been in this bookstore industry for 2 years, and it's just so much I have seen from her. So I'm so super excited with what's going on with her and seeing much more from her. So she her first book was The Mask Behind the Mask. So that's pretty tough, ain't that? The mask behind the mask. So not only are you wearing a mask, but you're wearing a mask behind that mask. Poof! Ain't that something? So this particular book, um, it motivates you to look inside your mask and know that it's okay to cry, be sad, be mad, and love who you are through it all. We wear many masks to cover the flaws of the imperfection we have, but there is always a mask that we still hide behind. There is always another face that we hide behind so that others don't see. Just know that it's okay to love all of you, including the imperfections we try to hide from. This is to inspire you and to inspire you to embrace the real you and to be strong through all things with poetry. Isn't that beautiful? That says a lot. This is a lot. Because, so often, we have things about us that we may not necessarily want to show others around us. Or we think something is wrong with that, with us loving something that's not exactly conducive with the neighborhood. And I will give an example because as a black woman, um, I hear people say, and I know it's not true, um, tennis is for certain people. Golf is for certain people. And our community will sometimes shun us and make us feel bad for loving things that is not exactly an everyday thing in our community. So when I hear that and read about this, that's what I think of. And so, and then she came back and she said, unveiling pieces of a broken mask. Hmm? A lot of times we wait on pieces to remove themselves. In this book, we gain knowledge of ourselves, self-worth, and self-love. So, and basically in both of these books, she's being just downright transparent. Um, and she's talking about herself. She's not talking about the other person. She's talking about herself. These are the things that I dealt with when I was wearing the mask. I dealt with insecurity. I dealt with hurt. I dealt with anger. I dealt with fear. I dealt with feeling weak, feeling depressed, feeling worthless. So, these awesome, amazing books. So you definitely want to get these. They're on our website, www.krcbookstore.com. And so, without any further ado, I'm going to play us another commercial, and I will be back with you shortly.
You don't know what love is if you don't put up a fight, and you don't know what love is if you don't.
All right, that is another person design, Athena from Mr. Lucian. Um, Definitely make sure you check him out. Now, I want to be able to tell you about this particular book, and this book is definitely fitting for the season and all year long. It says, "Why is your refund so low?" Now, this particular book is a book for informational purposes to help you get more money back from the IRS in your first year of business. Now, I say that to say this: a lot of times when business owners when we go from either a W-2 employee to being a employer ourselves, things change. And it may not always be our actual income. Things change because you go from somebody else paying your taxes versus you paying your own taxes. And so I tell the story about how I have people that, and I have people, several people tell me this. They sit down in front of me and they tell me, "Yeah, I got business." I say, "Okay, congratulations. Let's go ahead and work your business return." And they were like, "Okay." I was like, "What's your profit and loss statement?" "I don't have one." "No, on the file." "Where is your bank statement?" "I don't have a separate bank account." "No harm, no foul. We get all that taken care of. Let's start fresh this year, doing all those things. But for now, let's go ahead and estimate." And so we get down to it. We start to estimate, put the income down. Then we start breaking up the expenses and so forth. And so then they get to the end and they're like, "Well, my refund was more last year. Why are my refund so low?" And then I had to explain to them, as a W 2 employee, you are not necessarily getting less back, but you're getting somewhat the same amount on some level. But the difference is the money that's being taken out. You see it on paper. You don't see it in your hand. When you see it in your hand, you got to turn. If I got $10 in my hand and I got to turn around and give you $1, and I only got $9, I can see that. If I made $10 and I only get $9 in my hand, then I don't see that because I didn't have to take nothing back out my hand and give it to the IRS or gave it to the Secretary of State because I got to file state tax. I got to file sales tax because I sell items and so forth. So to say all that to say this is a book that will help you along the way with your business taxes. Will help you along the way with making sure that you are adequately showing what you need to show in your return. It talks about um, finding a tax professional, and I say that to say this because as a as a um, as a worker, as a person that files their own taxes, you want to have somebody, professionally look at the return and make sure that you get the best out your return And it's just always the best selection. So get that on the website, www.krcbookstore.com. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and go to a quick commercial, and I shall be right back with you.
YMRE Media.
Nordershire Productions. J. Boo the Heartbreaker. It's nothing like working out with your friends in J. Boo the Heartbreaker apparel. You can go to the gym, have fun, relax, and all of this versatile apparel. Even when you get a little bit too sweaty, you can feel sexy. J. Boo the Heartbreaker apparel can take you everywhere. Business meetings or just drinks with your friends. And fellas, J. Boo the Heartbreaker did not forget about you. You can look dope in all this apparel. Don't forget to shop today. Make sure you check out www.jboo.com.
If that wasn't enough, check out this merch.
All right, we're back. We're gonna move real quickly through these particular ones. So we talk about the things that we got going on with KRC Bookstore and what the month of April is going to be about. I'm so excited about that. This is a book right here that I am actually co-author in. It is called Women Lead. It says women across the world are making an impact, learning the ABCs of leadership while sharing the journeys of 7 women who are leading in the workplace, their homes, and the communities. In this book, we discovered that women lead, but heels are optional. Huh, ain't that something? So, these ladies got together, and there I is right there. And we got together and we wrote about things that we are doing in our communities and our homes. This particular book right here, now this is a journal. I love this daily journal. So well put together. It says, powerful creative ideas flow through me. So this is daily reflection journal. This is available on our website. It has each section. It has a daily journal. It says top 3 things about today, what inspired me the most today, something new I learned today, what emotions have I felt today. Then it has a section that says use this space to talk about your day in writing or drawing a picture. So I love this particular journal. It has, a lot of times, we may not necessarily thinking about learning something new each day, and that factors into how well our brains are, how well our brains develop and age and so forth, is learning something new each day. So that's an awesome, amazing thing. So that's on our website. That's only $20 right there. And last and definitely not least, we have this beautiful baby. It's She Exists. They have other magazines, other subscriptions, but this is one of them. If you're interested in getting She Exists magazine, you can go right to their website, www.sheexistsmagazine.com, or you can get it on our website as well, www.krcbookstore.com. I just love this particular magazine. It is so, so beautiful. It's so well put together, so well bursting with colors. So definitely get out there and check out She Exists and the many things that she does, because she does exist. So, without any further ado, we have the It's in the Books Awards. The It's in the Book Award, we have that coming up in July 29th. We're still accepting nominees. So if you would like to nominate somebody, please get with us. We're going to be posting it on the website. We're going to be posting it throughout social media, as well as other places, so you can nominate your favorite author and show them that they are well deserving and that you appreciate what they're doing. Um, we have we are still working on the Louisiana event that's going to be in October. Um, the exact day is still being decided. And then we have the Chicago event. Hopefully, prayerfully, we'll be to get that together. That's going to be in September. The actual date is actually still pending. Now, back to the exciting news that I just recently was blessed with. We are doing I Am Queen in April. It's a wonderful young lady. She's gonna be Tanisha. She's gonna come on, and she's gonna bring her co-authors on. We're gonna be, all the month of April. We're going to be talking about I Am Queen. I'm so super excited about this particular co-author project. They're actually gonna be doing a launch on April 22nd in the Arkansas area. They're going to be hosting a ball. So if you're in Arkansas area, specifically New Memphis, Arkansas, please make sure you get your tickets. If you're interested, please make sure you get your tickets. It's all over social media. If you're interested, please let me know and I'll send the information over to you. Um, Still indecisive if I'm going to be able to make it to that ball, but um, if God says the same, in regards to my plans, because sometimes I can have plans and those plans be something different. Something comes in the way, something comes up, and a lot of times, so something come up is finances. If I can go ahead and swing this, I will be in the house as well. So hopefully, prayerfully, but anyhow, next month the ladies are gonna be on here. And we're gonna try to get as many of the ladies on, and you're gonna get the opportunity to hear about this co-author project and their different things that they've been through, the different obstacles that they have overcame, and all of those wonderful things. So please make sure you get on and hear about these ladies. I promise you, you do not want to miss out on any of this April activity. Any of this April activity. I'm so super excited. And we got to this. So, as you can see, I'm trying to spiffy my little couch up. So I went and got me some pillows. These are not really the pillows I wanted to get, but hey, what can I say? I went to Walmart and went and got some pillows. So this is what was accessible to me. I had in my mind what color I wanted, and it just did not pan out. So, but it's okay. But I still like these colors. I still like the color combination. So, one of the young ladies that I follow, she talks about all the time your changing your background, changing your things and so forth. So I am going to take her advice and utilize this for now and change it up to something different. Um, Next week we got the next something. So, but this is what we have for now. So, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. So, without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and close out tonight. Um, I am just excited about all the things I have that God has swung my way. I am super excited about it. I'm just excited. And it's only March. So, I mean, with it only being March and all these things are coming this direction, I have no doubt in my mind that so much more is coming. So I look forward to it. If you're an author and you're interested in being a guest on the It's in the Book show, definitely make sure you reach out to me, inbox me, text me at 832-443-8177. You see the thing that's scrolling past. Definitely make sure you reach out to me, and we'll make that happen. In addition to that, we do shout outs. business shout outs. So we love supporting other businesses in the midst of what they're doing, long as they're doing something positive and um, and just bettering, making the world a better place. So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and close this thing on out. I want to thank everybody for all that y'all done, all the supporting that y'all have done. Y'all are amazing and awesome. And I shall see y'all at a later date. Much love to you all. Be safe out there. And thank you for what you've done.